Hello everyone and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, WBF. Okay, so in today's episode we're going to be finishing what we started in the previous episode. First off, I'd like to apologise for last episode being so short. The only reason why it was so short is because once I had sort of cut off, I recorded both workers sort of working the fields, I guess, and my game crashed and corrupted the file, which wasn't very good. So then afterwards I forgot to unmute my mic, so basically you would just see me driving around and doing not very much. So I decided not to put that in, just make it a bit of a shorter episode, and we might even make today's episode a bit more longer. Now, I have sorted out over the last yesterday I sorted out my steering wheel, so now I'm using my steering wheel. So any of you that comment on the video saying use the in-cab view more, your wishes just come true, because it's so much easier to use the steering wheel on the inside view. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah. So basically off screen what I've done is just begun the field. We're doing pretty good. I'm really happy with the yield of which this this field and crop has given us. And it's definitely, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we get a massive payday for this. It will just prove and make it worthwhile, all this money we've put into this. Some might say that not all the money has been put into it. Like, you could say that 400,000 has been put into this, because obviously the fields, the harvester, or it would be sort of like 600,000 or something like that. The harvester, the drill, and the cultivator. But because obviously the tractor and trailer, we use that for the other sort of arable harvest, so it's not really a must-have for this, but seeing as we do have a massive Arctic trailer, it comes in handy, because this trailer fills up pretty quick. We might have to buy a lorry at some point, because I wonder what the lorry trailer would sort of look and feel like on this. Would it even be worth it? I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into it, but yeah, this trailer, just that a little bit. What? It wasn't even a full stretch, and we're at halfway full. As we drive down to the biogas plant, you'll get to see how much I've done off screen. So if you hear any sort of clicks or bangs in the background, that's either my pedals or something like that, because my steering wheel is a G27 and the pedals are quite loud. I used to have a G-force, and that was the steering wheel would make horrible noise. So that's why I sort of upgraded to the G27, which is silent whilst turning, and it's only the pedals which make a bit of a noise, but it's nothing to worry about. And hopefully it won't show up too much in the video. I've also moved my mic closer to me, or further away from where it used to be, simply because I have to sit back a bit more while I use the steering wheel. So if I sound a bit different, hopefully it isn't. I've sort of tried to move the microphone a bit closer, so hopefully it isn't picking up too much of the steering wheel noise, and hopefully it's all okay. So do tell me in the comments. But yeah, there's something I want to speak about in today's episode, and that is over the last couple of days I've been watching a YouTuber called the Devil Dog Gamer, and he has been playing he's been playing TheHunter. Now I used to play TheHunter quite a while ago. Well, it isn't really a while ago, but a few months ago now, and it is an amazing game. They've added a few more sort of weapons and stuff like that into the game since I last played. So I re-downloaded that, and I've been getting into that quite a lot more. Now, if you play TheHunter, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, what it basically is TheHunter is a hunting game. I'll put a link to the website below. I think quite a lot of people would enjoy that game. The forum and people on the Facebook page have been talking about it, and I've got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people agreeing with me, saying it's an amazing game. The graphics is absolutely amazing. Today, which is Friday, I'm uploading a I've just realised that this is actually a special, meant to be a special episode, isn't it? It's Friday already, Jesus, I'm sorry guys. Well, special episode it is. Looks like it's going to be an hourly long episode, so we've got I completely forgot, I do apologise. But yeah, so it's going to be it looks like this is going to be an hour long episode, guys. Good thing I made a cup of tea. So yeah, that's rather embarrassing, isn't it? No, but TheHunter, it's a hunting game. There's all sorts of animals in it that you get to hunt: black bear, elk, all sorts of deer, and there's a range of weapons which you have to put real money into. But I was about to say that I forgot what I was about to say. What was I about to say, guys? See, I remember one thing and then I forget another. Let's quickly go back onto Farming Sim. The silo is now half full, so hopefully we'll get this one filled by the time we've finished. But it is, the tractor is struggling a bit to pull this trailer up there. Oh, button. But yeah, so that silo is getting pretty full. We might even have to start a second one at some point. But back onto TheHunter. Now, I am uploading a video, which is today, which is Friday. So for you guys, it would have been up yesterday, and it's sort of a little test to show you guys the graphics, and I sort of want to see what it looks like in 60 FPS. Which is something a few of you might have seen. Like, I think there's 3 videos I've put up recently, sort of little tests on what 60 FPS looks like, and it looks amazing, especially on high graphical games like TheHunter. So guys, just go have a look at the that video. Just have a look at the graphics, see what you think of it. Now, that game is amazing. Go search it up on YouTube. You'll see a bunch of YouTubers have done it, and I know a lot of people play it. That might be watching this video, and so what do you guys think about it becoming a series? Maybe not every single day, maybe every 2 days or 2 days a week, and doing like it will be like sort of sections of clips. So it won't be like just commentaries all the way through, because it does take a while to track the animals and actually get to them to get into a position of shooting them. But it would be sort of clips of like successful hunts, and maybe even some unsuccessful. And I could also get a few of you guys onto that, because it is a multiplayer game, and as long as you have, I think it's a licensed version of the game, then you can play. You guys can play with me, so we could even get a few of you guys on there each week, and that'd be pretty good. So yeah, it's all good stuff. But over the last couple of days I've been playing it, especially today, and this morning I had a good run on it. So do tell me what you guys think. Right, so how far are we through this field? We're well over halfway, or just going over halfway. So we've got the other field, so today's episode will be finishing off this, speeding up time, and maybe even getting a load of it sold. Right. And also, I've had a lot of comments back from last episode, or an episode previously, where we spoke about how we're going to end this series, and everyone's saying don't stop it, don't sort of put two maps together. So what we're going to do is just carry on with our goal. We're going to keep on playing with all of the fields on the map, and then we'll switch over. Now, I am getting a lot of comments of people asking me to go on to British farming style map next, and I want to, but the only reason why I'm not is because the map, or the version I play, is an edited version of which I've done, and until I'm sort of 100% happy and I've made sure there's no errors and anything like that, then I'm not going to play on it or sort of like video it. So the next map is going to be Westbridge Hills. It might not even be as long as this series has been. It might only be like a 25-part video or something like that, because Westbridge is a massive map. So we might even just make a goal of reaching 100 or £1 million, and then that's something very, very easy, and everything will be on screen. Just to be a little bit different, because obviously this series, it hasn't always been on screen. A lot of it has been off screen. But yeah. So I hope you are enjoying this series still. We're getting somewhere finally now. But it was definitely a good idea to get into biogas. I can feel that this is going to be a massive payday for us. What episode is this? This is like episode 22 or 23, around there. And look at all the equipment we have. We have a massive combine, we have a forage harvester, massive trailers, all the equipment. I think the next thing we're gonna buy is a quad track and the massive seed drill, because that's something which is gonna, if you followed me back in 2013, then I loved the quad track, and in our challenging series we went on and our sort of goal was to afford a quad track, and it was well worth it coming to the end. Now I've got it into my head about other games, so I'd like comments on this on this video to be would be other games which you guys might want to see, because in the long run I don't want my channel just to be full of farming sim. I want to incorporate other games into this channel, so put in the comment section other games that you guys might want to see, maybe some Euro Truck, TheHunter, Minecraft. All of these games I have and have installed. I have dayz standalone, all sorts of games. So also I've if you're a fan of dayz and you follow dayz or at least zombie apocalypse games, there's a game that's just been greenlighted called Survive the Night, and I've actually pre-ordered the game, and which means in hopefully February 2015 I get a sort of, I think it's a beta of the game, or an alpha of the game, which is the first public release version of the game, and to be part of like the testing of the game. So that is something which is going to be up on the channel, definitely, because that looks like such an amazing game. As you guys know, dayz is one of my favourite games, so that follows it quite well, and it's a game I'm very excited for. So if you guys want any games, like a full let's play, anything, just put it in the comments, and I'll be sure to have a look and consider and have a look into it if I haven't already got it. So I can't believe I completely forgot about it being a special episode. But at least that gives us, I think it couldn't have become a better time, because we've got a lot of work to do to get these fields harvested. But we are starting to struggle to get up this clamp. I have to sort of absolutely nutty floor it up this clamp now, because if I don't, it sort of doesn't even make it. She still struggles to get up. Oh, we're on 55% full. When it does start to become a problem, I'll probably just reverse up to it and empty out into it. There we go. What percent is it on now? So a quick look. 62%, okay. Hopefully we'll get that full. I think there will be like a rough amount of which we'll get from selling all that. I'm rather excited to sell all that. I think it's going to take quite a while though, because from the experience of selling it in, I think it was one of our last episodes, it actually only fills up to, when you're emptying it into the BGA itself, it takes a certain amount, and then you have to sort of let it go down and go through the machine a bit, so it might take a little bit of time, so I might have to do that off camera and then sort of cut back at the end. But yeah, doing a bit of biogas work. Didn't go too well. That was a close one. Maniac drivers in this game. I wish the cars would go a little bit quicker, but probably cause mayhem. I also found out that Courseplay was the cause of all the crashes of the game. So I removed that, but before I did remove it, I tested it with sort of doing Courseplay on this, and it crashed very easily. It's something to do with the RPM. So when it put into cruise control, it was crashing the game, and I have downloaded a different version of it, which is I think it's a better version that's been released, and I've put it in my mods folder and nothing. I can't even find it when I do the normal buttons. It doesn't show up. Nope. So I'm not too sure what that is. But yeah. So I'll have to have a look into that. How far are we off? 2 runs, 3 runs? Roughly about that. Yeah, special episodes are going to go up anytime over the weekend. It isn't going to be a special Saturday thing, it's going to be a weekendly thing. Some weekends it might go up on a Saturday. It all depends on what I'm doing sort of in the evening sort of time when I start to set it uploading, because it does take a rather long time for these the hourly long episodes to upload. So some days I half upload it and then upload it the rest of the night after. Sometimes it might go up on Sundays, sometimes it might go up on Saturdays, but it will be up sometime over the weekend. All of these special episodes. We also need to do our barley harvest because we've got all the fields planted with barley. So we need to harvest that at some point. I might do that off screen. I've also got Alvingham for 2015, and I've made a bit of an edit onto that, and that's something quite good. Quite enjoyed that map. If you followed me back in 2013, that you would know that's Albion was my favourite map for 2013. So I got a version on it by Chris7710, and it's really good. But I did change the farm around because to make it a bit more to personal preference, and that's a lot of fun. I've got a little bit of a save game on that, so we'll have to have a look at the next map. I'm also building a map. That's what Friday's video is. It's sort of I'm uploading two at the same time. I'm uploading the Hunter video and a map build time lapse, which is basically just a sped up video of me building a map. So that might even be ready by the time of which we finish this series. Who knows? How many more do you reckon? 1, 2? I think I'll be back and then sort of back along this way and then back. 2 lengths. I just want to find out quickly. Trailers, because I've got it in my head now. This takes 47 and this takes 59. It's a bit more. Is it worth it? Maybe. Who knows? But I quite like the look of this trailer, so we'll keep it how it is. I just wish you could attach 2 of these on the back of each other. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so basically our week sort of time scale is going to be, these videos will be obviously special episodes, will be out over the weekend sometime, but during the week it'll be mainly farming sim, sort of these let's play videos, but mixed in will be different videos, sort of like the map build time-lapse videos and maybe some the Hunter or some other stuff, just to see what you guys think of it. Obviously we had a construction simulator video out sometime this week, and I got mixed opinions on that. A lot of people liked it and a lot of people didn't like it, but if you did watch that video and you didn't like it and you did comment saying sort of keep on uploading farming sim, the reason why I'm uploading that is because I got a few requests for it, and it is actually something I find quite fun. I've seen a lot of other people playing it, and so they're sort of enjoying it, so I thought why not. So I am going to carry on that series, but they'll be quite slow videos. Come on, girl. There we go. I do apologise about my background noise there. So Silas getting pretty full now. It'd be quite fun to get it on multiplayer and have a load of us. maybe when we earn a bit of more money, we get a couple of these trailers, and we could sort of play multiplayer on this save game to get all 4 silos filled up. That'd be pretty fun. Might even do that in the future when we have the money. I'll see what we're doing. There we go. But yeah, it's just, what do we buy next? Do we buy a bigger combine maybe? That could be a good idea. I was actually thinking about that the other day, upgrading our combine. But we need roughly 300,000 coins to do so, to buy the New Holland. So that's probably what we will do next. And then just start working our way up, buying fields. And the quad track and stuff like that. So there is still a load of stuff to do on this Let's Play. Oh, press the wrong button. Ugh, right. This tractor's got untrade, it's a bit dirty. I do love the amount of detail that Giants have put into these models. And the textures. I mean, the galvanized is just amazing. It looks unbelievable. Oh, getting his way. I think one thing I am going to do is I'm going to keep on saving as we go through this, just in case. I don't want to lose any more work. Right, come to the field there. We'll soon see how much more we have. So one thing I don't like about that drill is it does leave bits here and there. It isn't the best. Giants should really fix that, because they did it way back in most of the previous farming sims. They left those bits at the end. I did see a picture on, I think it was FS UK, where someone had attached like this trailer onto the back of the forage harvester, which is a good idea until he gets to the end and needs to reverse, and that's when he sort of gets into a muddle. So I wish it was possible to do stuff like that, but it's not.